Hi, everybody. In the Christmas story, we have two angel appearances in Luke, almost one chapter after another, one couple verses after another. First one is with Zachariah, who was a priest in the temple, and Angel Gabriel comes to him and says, your old wife is going to have, he didn't use the word old, but your wife is going to have a baby. And they've been trying to have a baby forever. They're real old. And his response, we're going to look at that in a minute, compared to the angel coming to Mary and her response. Now, in Zachariah's response, the angel gets mad and mutes him. He can't talk until the child is born. But in Mary's response, there's none of that anger. And the responses sound a lot alike, but they have a subtle difference. And we want to look at that today. So when Zachariah is told that... Zachariah said to the angel after he's told that his wife's going to have a baby, he says, how will I know that this is so? So it's a how question. How will I know this is so? When Mary is told that she's going to have a baby, she responds with, how can this be since I'm a virgin? Sounds like the responses are not all that different from one another, but there's a big difference. Zachariah, when he says, how will I know this is so? He's asking, show me that this is going to happen, because I don't really believe it's going to happen. So how am I going to know this is so? How do I know it's going to happen? So it's a question of he's doubting what the angel says. And you should see where we could read a little the response. He says, for I'm an old man, my wife is long in years. So how, prove to me it's going to happen. And the angel Gabriel... It says, I am the angel Gabriel. I stand in the presence of God. I have been sent to speak to you, to bring you the good news. But now because you did not believe, see, they got the point, you didn't believe, my words, which will be fulfilled in their time, you will become mute and unable to speak until the day these things occur. So you're not going to be able to talk until your son is born. And, of course, that son is John the Baptist. Mary, on the other hand, the angel doesn't get mad at all because she doesn't ask a question of doubt. She asks a question of function. So she says, how can this be since I'm a virgin? I don't know how I could get pregnant. In my version, she's asking, how is this going to happen question, not show me something so I don't doubt this is going to happen. And so then the angel said to her, the Holy Spirit will come upon you, and the power of the Most High will overshadow you. Therefore, the child to be born will be holy. He will be called the Son of God. And now your relative Elizabeth is at old age and also has a son. So she's asking how it will happen. She doesn't doubt it'll happen. And you can tell that in her response, because after this she says, and I talked about this yesterday, do with me as you wish. Great response for all of us as Christians. Instead of telling God what to do, instead of telling God how the world should run, instead of telling God that, we wish this happened or that happened, it might be a lot better if we just said, okay, Lord, do with me as you see fit. Good message for Christmas. I hope you have a great Christmas, and we'll talk to you later.